drive your Corolla on the road legally. It's actually quite lovely. That was fun. we did a whole loop down and across and back, and it was cool. It was pretty cool to have all the drift cars together and driving. It made some ruckus. I think we woke everyone up, so.
You ain't tryna hit it, knows you making closer. Take a fucking shot, undo rose
That was actually me. I really enjoyed that. I really appreciate Casco taking me along for the cruise as well, and the practice session. A lot of hard work and everything's gone into the car, not only this last week but throughout the season as well. Oh, and he grabbed my bum. It was just really nice to see all the, I haven't even been in the car at all since before last season. So it was really nice to go in the car and sort of feel all of our hard work and whatnot. Yeah, cargo's mean, it's on, the engine feels so nice. It's really cool to actually watch Kiske do what he does best. And yeah, I can't say that I'm fucking not stoked. I wish it was dry so we could send it. Stayed off the wall, stayed out of the mud. Yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. It should be a good day, providing the weather's not like it was today. And yeah, we should have some fun. About the wall. You and me both.
Track's pretty slippery,
Very, very slippery. You have to come in and do it real slow and see where the grip is, and yeah, it's sketchy. It's fucking sketchy.
Fuck yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was going to just do it like a slight lap or just drop, I wasn't sure. Like.
You ain't tryna hit it, knows you making closer. Take a fucking shot, undo rose in, baby says.
Oh, on camera, you awake, Piss?
I could have filmed something.
There's nothing really to film. Just change your Ben's tyres.
What's the update so far?
Pretty much been standing around all day. Track's still broken. We're come back from lunch. We're just going to get the cars ready because there's a possibility we might be able to go up for practice later. So Kesh's car's all ready to go. Alex's car's developed a little fuel leak, so they're fixing that. And we're changing Ben's tyres, so he's on class compliant 235s instead of these 265s. And Schlemit's car's ready to go. So yeah, I'm just on the tyre machine. Mike Thorley was nice enough to let us use his tyre machine, and yeah, I'll just change some tyres and go from there. So we've just given this a really good clean. Just putting the 235s on because they had 265s on the rear. She just went out in, so we'll just put them on. Car's tune-wise is good. Got power, spinning the wheels. Ben's happy, so unfortunately we all know the track's a bit munted, so they're getting that fixed up, and we'll get back out there when we can. We'll probably go back out with Ben again, just double checking the tunings. It's the first time since we put all the motor and everything in it, just want to make sure that is all good. So yeah, over on the S2000, Troy and Seaton had pulled the surge tank out. As you probably know from previous videos, when we were on the dyno, the surge tank exploded. One of the welds cracked. Pulled it out, had a look down inside it. None of the welds had penetrated. So JP went over it. Well, it looks like maybe there was a pinhole in one of the welds, so it's just broken and it's leaking out a bit. So we went up to speed factor. So big shout out to Evan. Thank you very much. He just went over it again. They pressure tested it and everything. And if you get a quick turnaround, eyes making faces at the camera. So yeah, just double checking that leak's all fixed. Yeah, the team's been really great, and it's probably no Kellen, who's also standing behind you, put a massive effort into this car over the last couple of weeks getting it running, so it's been mint. And yeah, Troy's spent a couple of late nights on the S2000 getting that ready, so yeah, shout out to Troy as well. The team's been fantastic over the last couple of weeks to get us all here, so yeah.
Let's chuck some wheels on.
Let's go. Come on.
You ain't tryna hit it, knows you making closer. Take a fucking shot, undo rose in.
Hello. We're just gonna make sure everything's up to temperature. He's gonna be turning it on and off along the line, but we just want to keep everything at operating temperature. It looks like they've repaired the track, but it's quite cold out there. The concrete's real cold, and they're gonna go through a little divot with some water running through it. Might be a little bit spicy, but yeah, just make sure the cars are up to temp, good to go. Nice and easy for the drivers.
It's just really imperative now. I don't know where Jeremy's going.
Yeah, I guess we are just sort of making a game plan and a bit of a thought process for tomorrow. Obviously, yesterday we didn't get a chance to drive the car in the dry. It was very sketchy, to say the least. So I'll let Cass move the car, but like, yeah, we've got quite a few strategies we can employ for tomorrow if we need to. Cass needs more power. We've got that option now with the new motor and stuff. We can make diff angle changes to pull grip out of the car. We can go up in tyre pressures. We were just sort of running through kind of scenarios of what we need to do tomorrow, like possible things we need to change. Change the dampers, you know, yeah, so there's a lot to do, but we'll figure it out. Have a bit of, we'll bank a run in, just making sure that it goes good and get the gearing right. Give it a go, yeah.
pulling a bit of boost out. So because the air temps are getting higher than we thought, so and Dan hit the limits, so at the temperature it was pulling too much boost out. So we've raised the boost and we've also brought the limits back because it's not hurting the car. And we're just playing with our knock sensor, the limits. It's getting noisier than we thought because we've adjusted on the dyno, but when the car's actually on the track and it's got all the noise, the knock sensor's too sensitive, so we're just dumping it down so it's not going to try pull any timing. But other than that, everything's looking fine.
Oh, Ricky Slick.
You ain't tryna hit them, knows you making closer. Take a fucking shot, undo rose in.
We're in two pieces, so if someone's got a welder, they can just fucking send that back together, we'll probably be alright.
Fixable? Yeah, it's like basically almost there. If you know how to glue glass back together, we should be good. But the oil cooler, so we had the mount fold up and it's actually connected with the oil cooler. Just the side here, it's just one of the, I don't know, the little joints I guess. But because we use Aeroflow oil coolers, which are really good, it hasn't sprung a leak. It's taken a fold here and it hit here and it's still holding the engine's oil, which is great because it means that it didn't run a big end bearing or totally eat shit. So I reckon you should buy Aeroflow oil coolers because they work.
We got our hands on the welder?
Yeah, I'm trying to get hold of one.
Yeah.
Focus. So we know what happened. Yeah, just wash out. So we're just going to try and find a welder, weld that back together, and we'll just jimmy it on and send it. Back out. Yeah. Cool. Just trying to sort a welder out. We're up for battle practice. We've lined up a case. So he's already won the championship, so I can get on his shit. For first thing in the morning. Cold and I'm tired.
Have you got your makeup on?
Hang on, wait, does it? Right, good morning. It is competition day. We've actually had one practice on Thursday. Then we had a...
Thursday doesn't really count as a practice.
We got out on track on Thursday. Then we had good practice yesterday finally after they reopened the track. As you can see, Ben had a mean practice. He's actually driving pretty good considering the fact that it's pretty much standard.
Yeah, cars, and he has really, really grippy tyres on the rear. That was like 50 PSI in the rear.
Yeah, so
grip out.
Looking forward to today. We've got to now find a MIG welder so we can weld the front of the Sylvia back up. Kirsten's car's just getting some checks. Alex's car's getting some checks. Jeremy's Supra seems to be fine, so we're just going to check over that for him when he gets here. Looking forward to today. I think it's going to be really, really good. The 86 is on point. Turned the boost up last night. Kirsten needs a bit more power, so turn the car up to 1.6 bar and see how that goes. Hopefully we can manage some temps and everything's going to be good. Yeah, looking forward to today. Hopefully it somewhat warms up, but it's going to be a long day. It looks like we finish at about 10 tonight, so stay tuned for the rest of today.
Okay, cool. We only need a front right, but when you get here, just you'll park up. Yeah, come see us. So we just had a bit of a look over the car. Yeah, he tagged the wall last night, and we did a tow check, and then we saw it towing in. But we also looked at the caster, and we noticed that wheel was a lot further back. It's like 4 centimeters different from side to side. So we whipped the wheel off and had a better look, and we just realised that he bent the lower arm where it attaches to the subframe. So it's completely bent. So there's no way of fixing that but replacing it. So we've just called. Luckily, there's a part here available. So we'll get into it because they'll be driving soon. So the rush is on. What?
14.5 inch on that gun.
Yeah, it looks bent, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking bent.
Yeah, it's bent down.
That is the like moving in the truth bent.
Okay, that's good. What you do is you just blind it out, and we'll see how much thread is on the inside. Yeah, it's starting, bro.
Sweet, man.
It's just tight, bro. It's just fucking real tight on that thread. I just try to clean it out because it's damaged it. So we just need a, where's that Alfie that was on the ground? Yeah. I can do that.
But like a last minute stress.
Yeah. Got the boys on it though.
me out there. We towed it up, I was like fucking toes out on the big caster. There was 4 centimetres out on the other side. That was pretty good. That is pretty big.
You ain't tryna hit and knows you making closer. Take a fucking shot, undo rose in.
Ignition on. Hey, try start. Nah. Well, your bonnet's gone as well.
Sorry, can you cycle? Show that recording and then we can start.
Getting no pressure, just right. I just need to make sure that realistically I'm on the wall and I'm fine. The rest of it's going to come here. Right, just drive. So we just had our first qualies. First pass, when I initiated, I kind of over rotated more than I thought, and I came in, hit the wall, came in and straight in somewhere in between, and kind of it was a bit of a flop. I just kind of did the rest of the course just to see how it felt. Felt good. Second run, actually coming around back onto the wall after the teardrop, my bumper was there on the ground, so I tried to, instead of going on the wall and hitting it and running it over, I missed it and just straightened out, which is good. And then on my second, I initiated quite well, felt good coming around, switched back and switched around to teardrop, which is fine. And as I went to go into the outer, shifted up to 6th instead of 4th again. It just seems to be a problem that I've been having this weekend, and kind of had to make a correction just to get back onto the wall and
and give it a few clutch kicks and six just to keep it going. So a bit disappointed. Hopefully it's enough to get through, we'll see. But yeah, otherwise I'm looking forward to battles to redeem myself, because yeah, I mean, scraped the wall with the wing, so that's pretty cool, but it's not the run that I wanted. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed.
You ain't tryna hit and knows you making closer. Take a fucking shot, undo rose in, baby says.
Right, here we are, this afternoon. Unfortunately, Keske didn't get the result that he wanted. There was a bit of controversy, I suppose, with him and the judges about a straight line or something. I couldn't really see it from the live footage because I was watching it on my potato phone, so unfortunately Keske is knocked out. Ben is out with a fuel system problem. Jeremy is in the Supra. He is sitting 22nd with 3 cars to go for qualifying for Pros over, and Alex is sitting in 3rd place currently. So 2 Pro cars as of this moment right now is still in. The boys are just fixing the water sprayers because the jets have blocked up, because I'm pretty sure they're just putting toilet water or whatever they want in there, and car was getting a little bit hot. So just doing the water sprayers on the S2000 and just a little bit of tyre management stuff. Jeremy's car seems to be happy, he hasn't said anything about that. We're just going to get into tyre changes on that in a minute. Kes has now taken his car and put it over on display by his stand, so yeah, you see Kes in the next sort of couple of weeks once he comes back from Japan. Give him a pat on the back, tell him it was all good. He's put it down after that one. He gave it his best shot, can't ask for more than that, and we will rebuild Ben's car better than ever, and we will start slowly taking out the bits and pieces that were in it, start putting some TPD stuff in there, and hopefully make a more reliable package for him. We did put the engine in, but we haven't done anything else, so we need to go through it, come up with a plan. I think he wants to yank the SR20 out and put something spicy in there, so yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah, we're looking at maybe doing some special handbrake kind of setups to help just with his disability, to try and give him an easier car to drive. Kes said there's the handbrake in Australia, which apparently you pull back and it pulls the handbrake up on the rear wheels and you push it forward for the front brakes, which might be something we'll look into. But yeah, as JP said, unfortunately with Kes and that, Ben being out in the pro sport, unfortunate, you know, we've all of us as a team and everything, we'll just say a big thank you to all our boys and all that for the effort that they put into that car. It's also big ups to Kes as well for the effort that he's put in driving it. He's been fantastic and pretty consistent over this season, but unfortunately just with that little bit of a mistake out on the track, which is unfortunate, but hey, shit happens. So yeah, still got Alex is in it. Alex is currently sitting in 3rd, so that's looks like it's pretty much guaranteed he's going to go into top 8, which means we'll get to skip the 24, save us a set of tyres, and we'll go straight to top 16. We're just waiting for the results on what's happening with Jeremy's car. He's hanging on a thread. He's currently sitting in 23rd at the moment, and there's Taylor James and Fanger still to qualify. So Taylor's in another car, which isn't his own, but hopefully that's going to mean that it's going to be a little bit harder to drive, and
he doesn't score higher than Jeremy, and that gets us through. But yeah, Fang is, yeah, he's been consistent, so it's pretty much guaranteed he'll make it. So,
Consistent. How many championships has that dude won now?
yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah, fingers crossed for Jeremy, and yeah.
All right. Well,
let's get back into it.
We're going to keep getting the S2000 prepped, and yeah, we'll get it ready for the top 8 battles.
So Alex, he's just gone out. There was supposed to be a driver's parade for the top 16, but they don't call it. But they just went out and did some sight laps and a bit of sending. He's just scraped the wall ever so slightly, doing a tyre change, and just chucking a couple of zip ties just on the back bumper so it doesn't fall off. But yeah, Alex is, he's just complaining a bit of a sore back because they're just sitting on the grid for ages. So yeah, we're going to get the tyres on and get him back out and yeah, go do some sending. But he's third up against Ben Jenkins. So replay of Hampton Downs where the last time these two came together, Alex sent it too hard into Alex and broke a wheel. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen again. Just like how it was it? Kess went up against, who did he go up against? Jake, yeah, did the same thing as last season, so hope this isn't another repeat. So yeah, fingers crossed we all go good, and we get a good result, we move up to top 8.
Ready to drop them?
Yeah.
Night time. I can't see anything. So I use this.
You ain't tryna hit him, knows you making closer. Take a fucking shot, undo rose in.
Right, that was a, can I say that? Yeah, it was fucking sick. Okay, Alex just sent it up against Ben, right on the wall. Excellent lead lap to start off with. All the clipping points, up on the wall, good transitions. I think Ben had a straight line, just coming back on the transition after the teardrop, trying to get back up on the wall. So it gave us an advantage, and then back on the chase against Ben. Ben had a really, really good lead lap, but Alex was just on proximity, just bang on, perfect. So, did make comment it was a bit slippery, we just dropped the pressures a bit on the tyres. He did some nice, mean, epic wall sliding. We'll bring the camera around. That tail light, that tail light did exist. Now it doesn't. So
I fixed that and he's done it again.
yeah, and yeah, the other side's gone as well. They're all bent in, but hey. Last round, just, hey, send it.
You ain't tryna hit him, knows you making closer. Take a fucking shot, undo rose in.
Yeah. All right, we're filming.
Yeah.
We're good to go. How was that, mate? Made it top 8
It's a bit rough.
in the final.
A bit rough for the S2000. No, it was sick. The car went actual, man, all weekend. Going into qualifying, man, actual the least uncomfortable I've ever been getting into a car. It was like messed up. How I was just like, nah. And saying that I managed to pull something out of the hat, so that was me. And got a good result of top 4 qualifier. And well, I guess we'll be, well, 8th or better, depending on whatever everyone else does. They had close battles, had cool battles. I'm pretty sure the crowd loved it, and drove with some gangster drivers, and that's me. So that's all I can ask for.
Yeah, and it was like the first time I think I've seen a D1 crowd also be like, you know, Alex got through on the battle previous, and everyone's like, Alex gets through, and everyone's like, yeah, or for a Honda. What's going on here? You're changing some stuff up, mate.
Yeah. I was walking out through there somewhere, and this guy's like, man, you've just convinced me to put a Honda motor in my car. I don't know what he's got or what he is, but put that motor in your car if you're doing it.
Or a K series.
Yeah, I think it was still about K series.
Because everyone thinks it's a K series because it kind of looks the same.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's not a K series.
But wicked effort. The season
always improving. I think my first round was the worst one, and it just got better and better and better and better and winning battles. And I had a goal of finishing top 10, and after the start, I was like, man, that'll be tough. But I think I've managed to finish the championship top 10.
Well, after we watched your first round, we were like,
yeah.
Like the cars run pretty good all weekend. I mean, I can't take any credit for that. Troy and Seaton over there, the bearded Santa and Troy. In the background, you know, they've been running the car with Daniel all weekend.
Every weekend.
Yeah.
Every weekend.
They did far better than we did on the 86 team this weekend.
But the car's in one piece.
Yes.
It's
this time,
certainly more beautiful than my car.
We get to leave Bay Park, and this part of the car is still on, and that part of the car. Oh, actually, Alex's car's a bit fucked in the back.
Yeah, the back end of my car's not flash. But,
Yeah. It looks like it's been served like 10 years of a life sentence in a men's prison at the moment. If you kind of get that innuendo of that joke. Well done, Alex. You did a good job.
Thanks, guys. Thanks to those background guys as well, because they're not just background guys.
No, they're
the guys that make this happen. So that's me.
And also, to kind of cap the season off as well, I'm gonna do something a bit weird. I'm gonna make him turn the camera around on his face and say thank you to this guy. Hey! And you better not edit this out.
No, I'm just gonna put something real.
A big blur, a mosaic. Pierce has followed us around the whole fucking country, like the good GC that he is, holding this big rig of a camera which I can't turn around and can't take a picture of it. But like, this thing's actually like heavy. Thank you so much to Garage Ponies. This has been awesome. Good season. Great having you as part of the team, buddy. Right, it's fucking cold and we got a lot of shit to pack up, so let's get it done.
Yeah.
Alright.
See you next time.
Cheers.